Jesus is asked, what is the greatest, I mean the greatest, the most foundational, the core, axiomatic teaching, which we mustn't forget about? And he was asked this by a fellow Jew, a friend of Jew. I think the man was trying to check Jesus out to see if he was sound. And so Jesus answered that question. And Jesus said there, listen, Israel, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. That's the Lord our God is one Lord, one single Lord, not two, not three, but one single Lord. Every Jew to this very day knows that that is the foundation of all true religion. But now what is extraordinary is that when you go into Christian churches, you don't hear that Shema. So what's going on here? How is it possible for churches not to sound like Jesus when they're talking about the greatest of all the commandments? That should suggest to people who are thinking that something seems to be askew here. Something seems to have gone wrong, because the teaching of Jesus about who God is, namely that he's one single Lord, is not as clear as it should be in church, and that's putting it mildly. So that's a jugular vein text in the sense that if you ask your friends about Mark 12:28, you can quickly come to the question, since Jesus didn't believe in the Trinity, he believed in the one God of Israel, the Jewish God, why don't you? If you're following Jesus, wouldn't you be wanting to follow him at the most basic and fundamental level of all? So that's a jugular vein text. That can change people's minds radically if you'll put the question to them. Why aren't you following Jesus, you say? Jesus wasn't talking about a triune God there. He's talking about the single God of Judaism.